See how she does here, skating to the soundtrack of A Scent of a Woman, Anna Pogorilaya. Yes, very well down. Triple lutz, triple toe. A real pause while she regained her balance after the lutz, but it worked a treat. Super triple loop. Fantastic. There is a change this year. She's always had the talent. She's always seemed a future star, but there's maturity now, and I feel I can rely on her to produce time after time. She's done it in Moscow. She looks as if she's going to do it here in Sapporo.
You're absolutely right, Simon. There is a change about her this year. I haven't always loved her programs, but I really do like that one. I think you and I agreed in Moscow that the change in the music towards the end there, that sort of slightly jazzier version of the song, I don't think that's necessary. I think she skates so well to the tango. She really, really captures that brilliantly. I don't think that's necessary, but personal taste, I suppose. She did skate that very, very well, as well, I'd say, as she did in Moscow for me. A bit of a fight on some of the jumps, but she's got that grit. She held onto them, and she made sure of good running edges. Amazing that she's still only 18.
Well, she didn't have a lot of pressure on her, really. Her first top 3 place would be good enough to make it, but I think she's virtually nailed first place in the short here. Obviously, plenty of very talented skaters to come. She is early on, but this was terrific.
Yeah, she had a lean on that. She did very well to get back into the check position and make sure of that triple toe on the end there. Fine on the rotation on both. Decent donut position in this spin. And then up into a sort of modified Bielman. Lovely touches with the choreography. The tango really, really suits her. She's got that feistiness about her, hasn't she? She's really found her niche, I think, in figure skating. This, the double axel. Again, goes quite far into the circle. She doesn't have the tightest position in the air. She doesn't rotate as quickly as some of the other girls, so she does need the elevation. But no issues on the rotation on any of the jumps for me. She does tend to do well in that department. Good footwork.
To put it in perspective, already 2 Russians have qualified for Marseille in a couple of weeks' time in the Grand Prix final. Evgenia Medvedeva, the reigning world champion, Elena Radionova, and also Caitlin Osmond of Canada. They are certain of making it through. There are 3 spots up for grab here, and Pogorilaya is virtually making sure she's going to be one of the 3.
It's Russian domination, isn't it? Tough season for the Americans on the Grand Prix circuit this year.
So we just have 1 skater so far, Alain Chautron from Canada, who was a little disappointing. Pogorilaya is going to go into the lead. Let's see what her mark is. Best 73.98 is her best. Not quite up to that. That was in the Worlds, where